Good morning, everyone. This is Frank Ochoa with your pre-market update for the Mr. Top Step Trading Room. Good morning, good morning. It is now Tuesday, November 26th, 2 days from Turkey Day, and we're currently trading in a very tight overnight range. 4.75 points is the current range of the overnight trade from 1801 to 1805.75 in the ES, and we're trading within a tight 2-day range right now. Obviously, this type of range usually indicates that expansion could be seen at some point, but heading into a very light trading week, I mean, we got to see how much we actually get out of this range. Right now, we're averaging about 14.75 points per day in the ES, and we're probably going to see less of a range unless we get a solid breakout from the zone. Obviously, we're still above those 1795s, which is still a key zone for me, and being above that zone indicates continued overall strength. But if we come back to 1795 to 92, that's a good zone there to identify a potential reversal to the upside. We break down and hold below those 90s, I think we see a retest of 75s. For now, I think continued overall strength is the key. 1805, 1806 is still the zone to watch as the pivot there. I think we break above 1806s, that could get us a little bit higher. I have upside targets today: 1808 half, 1808 quarter rather, and 1812. So it's not far targets at all. I think we hold below those 1805, 1806s, then we have a shot to get a little bit lower. And right now, the downside target would be 98 quarter and 94.75, which is right back toward that 1795 key level. So a little bit above, a little bit below right now. We'll see how this plays out. Overall, I think obviously we're still very bullish. We could see more of a pullback before we rally into next week. And if we do get a pullback, I think 92 to 95 is the zone to watch for a potential buy opportunity. We break down below that zone, we could see a wider pullback here. For crude oil, let's take a look. We just got the open right now on an RTH basis. And this one was interesting overnight here. We obviously had very major support, 93 to 94, 93.20 to 93.40 yesterday. We broke down below that level just a little bit, got emphatic buying right on the nose, right as I was speaking yesterday morning, and we hit both of the key targets that I talked about eventually to begin the day. But right here, 94.50 is the midpoint of that larger trading range. So if you see this range here that's formed over the last 2 or 3 weeks, very clear boundaries above and below. And until we break out from this range, you're just going to see more of the same, up and down, up and down. Yesterday we tagged the bottom, and we're likely going to see a pullback of some sort, which we're seeing now. And then if we see some buyers pop in here, we could see a move right to the top of the range in the 95.50 to 95.70 zone. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. How price responds on this pullback. If buyers come in, I'll be looking for another wave of strength up toward the top of the range. If we can't hold 94s here early on, that's going to be a sign that we drop into the 93.60s. A break of 93.60 indicates another retest down into the support zone. In terms of targets for crude oil, my primary upside is 95.36. 95.36 is about right here, and 94.96 would be a scaling target here. So again, if we can find some strength here, those two would be targets I'd be shooting for on the upside. On the downside, the targets are 93.90 as a scaling point, and then also 93.51 as a full range target. 93.11 would be a big time target as well down here if we get into support. But right now, I'll be watching to see how this pullback reacts, and if buyers come in, we could see a push again higher within the boundaries of the channel. That's all I have for right now. Let's see how the day turns out. Good morning, everyone. Kathy, you're up.